guys, for today's video I will be doing a review slash demo slash wear test on the new Born This Way powder foundation. Too Faced just released a powder version to their Born This Way liquid foundation, and I'm super excited to try this because it claims that it controls shine, that it lasts 12 hours. I am a super oily girl, so for my oily girls out there, I got you. I will tell you if it lives up to their claims of lasting 12 hours and, you know, controlling shine, or if I end up looking like a greasy bear throughout the day. If you guys want to see my thoughts on it, how it applies, and how it wears throughout the day, go ahead and keep on watching. Now, before I start, I do want to give you guys some information on the powder. Now, on the Too Faced website, it retails for $37 and it has 25 shades, so that's 10 shades less than their liquid foundation. And these are the shades right here. So I don't really think there's a variety of shades, if I'm being completely honest with you. It claims to be oil-free. It claims to control shine, to be long-wearing for 12 hours. It says it blurs the look of imperfections, hides redness and discoloration. And it claims to be a creamy formula, so we'll see about that. Okay, so I already went ahead and moisturized my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and with concealer. I usually wear concealer after I apply my foundation, but in this case, since we're going in with a powder foundation, do any creams that you want to do before, you know, you go in with your powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it under my eyes, as well as any, you know, blemishes or scarring from previous breakouts that I may have. When you open it up, it looks like this. It has the black lid and it's frosted in the back. The shade that I purchased is vanilla, and it does have a mirror inside as well as a sponge. I'm not sure that I'll be using this sponge. Oh, this is kind of cool. One side is velvet and the other one is rubber. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm just gonna dig in and start putting it on my right side of the face. It is really powdery. I don't know, like there's a lot of kickback when I go in with my brush. Just be mindful of that. Okay, I don't know if you guys can even tell the difference. The shade, I think it's pretty good, vanilla. But so far, I don't see much of a difference. I would like to say it's light to medium coverage. If anything, it's buildable. But you can still see like my acne scarring over here. So I would say so far it looks pretty natural to me. Nothing, you know, nothing out of like the ordinary. I'm gonna go ahead and try their sponge real quick just to see if I get any better coverage on the other side of my face. The coverage is basically the same whether you use the sponge or you use your own brush, but I think I like it with the brush just a little bit more. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish the rest of my face with the brush real quick. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks with nothing else on it. So I just have concealer. I did not put primer, so I just have concealer and the powder. Now it looks pretty flawless to me. However, one thing I am noticing is my pores. I think you can see my pores from like a mile away, so it does emphasize your pores a little bit. And you know, that's not a good look for no one. So that's, you know, the one thing. I am oily, so I don't really have any dry patches or anything that I can cling to. So I can't really tell you guys, you know, in that aspect. Was it creamy? I don't think it was the creamiest powder I have ever used, but it wasn't necessarily drying either. So, you know, it's there. So the coverage is not bad. It's, like I said previously, like a medium coverage. For an everyday, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know that I love it. I don't love it yet, actually. I think it may look a little bit cakey. So it's one of those like foundations that when you look at someone, you know, from afar or from like a little distance, it looks flawless and it looks, you know, perfect, and you look like you have like such great makeup, and then you get up close to them and it's like cakey, like it looks a little bit cakey. That's kind of how I feel. So from a distance, I feel like it looks great, but like when I get close to my mirror, I do feel just a little bit cakey, and I don't really like that feeling. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and then I'll take you guys throughout the day with me to see if I got oily or not, because it does claim to be shine control and it does claim to last 12 hours. And by the end of the day, I'll also tell you if I think this foundation is worth it, because remember, it is $37. Now, I do have a powder from the drugstore that I rave about and that I love, that it's only $4. So for me to want to keep this and want to use this on a regular, it does have to, like, you know, live up to those standards. So I went ahead and did the rest of my face. I'll just show you guys quickly the products that I use. So I use this Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer to bronze up my skin. I use the Maybelline Highlighting Blush, and this one's in the shade 30 Coral. And for my highlight, I went ahead and used the Jacqueline Times Becca Champagne Pop, and the one that I use is the one that came in her limited edition palette. So this is how my face looks after, you know, I finished doing everything else. But this is just, like, I don't know. It sucks because I wanted to love this so bad, because this foundation I adore, but it does get me oily. So when I saw that they came out with this one, I was super excited because I was like, oh, this one actually claims to control shine and yada yada yada. But even if it does that, even if it controls shine and, you know, I don't get oily throughout the day, it doesn't really matter, because I don't think I could wear this foundation on a day-to-day. I think it's too much for me. I like my more like natural, no makeup type of look for an everyday. I feel like with this powder, you know, I definitely obviously look like I have makeup on, but at the same time, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. So it doesn't give me a full coverage because it doesn't cover my imperfections. As you guys can see, I still have some acne scarring, but it does look very makeup-y. Like, it looks like really, I don't want to say cakey, but it just, I don't know. I'm not loving this, and it sucks because I love Too Faced as a whole, but I'm not really a fan of this. Now, hey guys, so it's been about 2 hours since I applied the foundation. It's definitely set in already. I still don't love it. I haven't gotten oily, which is a good sign, but I still don't feel like I like it too much. I don't know. But I'll keep updating you guys as the day goes to see if my thoughts change, if I actually start liking it, because so far I don't really love it. Okay, so just a quick update. It's been about 4.5 hours since I first put on the powder foundation, and I am looking really oily. I don't know, I mean, I'll zoom you guys in. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my T-zone, it's extremely oily. I haven't touched it up and I want to so bad, but I'm gonna see how much longer I can go before, you know, I genuinely need to do something about this. I do have errands to run, and I didn't really look in the mirror before I hopped into the car, so now I just have to kind of deal with it, but I'll keep updating you guys as the day goes. This is gonna be my last update. I've only had this foundation for 6 hours and I am looking so greasy, like super oily. It's only been on for half the time that it claims to last, but I can't, I don't like it. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and my honest review on the Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. I will see you guys next.